Not surprisingly, being so pioneering, you were one of the first to get Source Connect. I actually went and looked up your invoice number, which was the number 140.
Wow.
So very, very early. Yeah. Do you remember
Wow.
how that came about?
I'll never forget that. It's kinda like the same thing with learning about ISDN, because you're always looking for what's the next thing. The problem was when I would take a vacation, I would put in an ISDN line at the hotel where we were going. It would take me 3 months before and talk to the phone company, find someone who knows what ISDN is, that kind of thing. Then you have to talk to the hotel and explain what you're doing. I'm gonna be running in a line that's gonna come into your phone room, and then you have to run it upstairs. So it was an ordeal to set that up. And then I heard from a friend of mine, another audio engineer. Engineers save your life. Paul Roby, who was a audio mixer at Fox. He said, "Hey, I came across this. I don't know if he read it somewhere or if he knew someone. You guys were based in Chicago." He said, "There is this add-on, a plugin for Pro Tools called Source Connect. And it's like ISDN, but you don't need the ISDN lines anymore. You just need your intranet." And I was like, "What? I've got to find out about that." That's how I was introduced to you guys. And you were so kind to me because I I wanted to know everything about it. Getting to know everything about it is like trying to drink from a fire hose back then. There was a lot you needed to do, and also the speeds that you needed for your intranet, and most importantly, your upstream speed. I was all over it because I couldn't fathom how wonderful this was that I could have this in my laptop computer, and I use Pro Tools anyhow, and I can go anywhere where there's the internet and be able to do my sessions live. I dove into it and was, I hope, one of the biggest supporters of Source Connect because I told everybody about it.
You say I was kind. We used to talk back then for tech support because when we first came out, I was building the systems, but we were a company of like two or three. And so I was also doing tech support from New Zealand. I'm glad I get to share with everyone how exceedingly kind and patient you've always been with us and how your positive energy and resilience had been such a big driver for us wanting to improve that remote experience.
Wow. Oh my gosh, Rebecca, thank you very much.